Imagine you're out on a pleasant afternoon walk and suddenly you're bitten by a stray dog. What if that dog has rabies? Now, that's a scenario no one wants to experience, but it's a reality that can't be ignored, especially in parts of the world where rabies is still prevalent. It's a chilling thought, isn't it? Encountering something so dangerous in such an ordinary moment. In the next few minutes, we will explore what happens if you're bitten by a dog with rabies. It all starts with a virus, a very deadly one, the rabies virus. This tiny agent of chaos has an insidious knack for wreaking havoc in mammals, including us humans. It's a member of the Lyssavirus genus, and it's no gentle guest. The rabies virus is a bullet-shaped terror that targets the nervous system, the brain and the spinal cord, to be precise. How does it work, you may ask? Well, once it enters your body through a bite or scratch from an infected animal, usually a bat, raccoon, skunk, or unfortunately a dog, it doesn't rush. It bides its time, multiplying quietly in the muscle cells. Then it breaches the nervous system, traveling up to your brain. There it multiplies with a vengeance, causing inflammation and damage that leads to the infamous symptoms of rabies. Once the virus enters your body, it begins its treacherous journey. The virus doesn't stay put, it embarks on a journey towards your nervous system. Let's delve into this sinister journey, shall we? This viral trespasser, commonly known as the rabies virus, doesn't waste any time. It begins its perilous journey at the site of the bite. From there, the virus enters the peripheral nerves. Those are the nerves outside your brain and spinal cord. It's like a marauder sneaking into a castle through the outer walls. Once inside the nerves, the virus is safe from the body's immune system. It's like a wolf in sheep's clothing, hiding from the castle's guards. It's here that the virus starts to move closer to the brain, or, as we like to call it, the command center. This movement is slow and methodical. The virus isn't in a rush. It's planning, calculating its next move. The virus uses a transport system within the nerves called the axonal transport system. It's like a highway, allowing the virus to travel at a steady pace towards the brain. Along the way, the virus affects the muscles. You might notice weakness or even paralysis in the area around the bite. That's the virus causing havoc as it journeys further into the body. As the virus reaches the spinal cord, it's like a spy reaching the inner walls of the castle. It's closer to its target, the brain. Here the virus moves upwards, ascending the spinal cord until it finally reaches the brain. Reaching the brain is like the virus reaching the throne room of the castle. It's the heart of the operation, the command center. Here, the virus can cause the most damage. It begins to multiply, to reproduce. It's like a traitor within the ranks, creating an army within the castle walls. In the brain, the virus causes inflammation, disrupting the normal functioning of the brain. This is when you start to see the severe symptoms of rabies, symptoms like confusion, hallucinations, and even aggression. Once the virus reaches the brain, it multiplies rapidly and causes severe symptoms. This is the grim reality of the rabies virus's journey within the body. It's a silent, methodical invader causing devastation in its wake. As the virus multiplies in the brain, it starts to show its true colors. Rabies is not a stealthy invader. It announces its presence with a variety of symptoms that can be as subtle as a whisper or as loud as a shout. One of the early symptoms you may notice is a fever. It's not unusual to feel a bit under the weather, with a slightly raised temperature and a general sense of malaise. This is your body's initial response, its first line of defense against the invading virus. Next, you may experience a headache. This is not your run-of-the-mill tension headache. It's a persistent gnawing pain that seems to radiate from deep within your skull. It's as if your brain is sounding an alarm, warning you of the intruder lurking within. As the rabies virus continues to multiply, it starts to affect the salivary glands, resulting in excess salivation. This is where the classic image of a rabid dog frothing at the mouth comes from. It's not a pleasant sight, and it's an even less pleasant experience. The virus doesn't stop there. It goes on to cause muscle spasms, a terrifying symptom that can leave you feeling helpless and out of control. Your body is no longer your own. It's at the mercy of the rabies virus. Paralysis is another grim hallmark of this disease. It usually starts in the legs and works its way upwards, robbing you of your mobility and independence. It's a cruel trick of the virus, rendering you unable to run away from the horror unfolding within you. Lastly, there's mental confusion. This is the virus's final assault on your brain, turning your thoughts into a jumbled mess and making it difficult for you to understand what's happening to you. It's a cruel irony that the very organ that should be helping you fight off the virus is instead being used against you. Without immediate treatment, these symptoms can lead to coma or death. So if you or someone you know has been bitten by a potentially rabid animal, seek medical help immediately. Time is of the essence. With rabies, every second counts. Now that we know the severity of the situation, what should be your immediate response? Firstly, don't panic. It's crucial to remain calm. Start by washing the wound thoroughly with soap and water for at least 5 minutes. This can help to wash away some of the virus if it is present. Next, seek medical help immediately. Even if the dog was not rabid, a dog bite can still lead to serious infections. Your healthcare provider will guide you on the necessary steps, which may include a series of rabies vaccinations, especially if the dog's vaccination status is unknown or if it was behaving strangely. Additionally, it's important to report the incident to your local health department. They will help track the dog and monitor it for signs of rabies. This can also help prevent further potential exposures to the virus. Remember, time is of the essence in such situations. It's crucial to act swiftly and responsibly to protect your health and the health of others. So, if you're bitten by a dog that might have rabies, it's a situation that requires immediate action. Remember, the rabies virus travels from the wound to the brain, causing severe symptoms and effects. It's critical to wash the wound thoroughly, seek medical attention straight away, and report the incident to local health authorities. The key is to act quickly and decisively. While we hope you never have to face such a situation, it's important to be prepared and know what to do. Stay safe, everyone.